What's going on, humans? Welcome. My name is Nick from Analog Tabletop, and this is the top 5 board games on Kickstarter. Due to some personal issues as well as some technical issues, it's been a while since one of these went up, but I'm back and better than ever, and updates will hopefully go back to every week. Links to all the games are in the description. If you haven't yet, please click that subscribe button. Alright, now let's get to it.
Welcome to Analog Tabletop. Number 5.
A time when people lived prosperous and peaceful lives. But now, magic is back and brought the shadows to us. The land burns, monsters run freely, and people are suffering. Everything is falling apart, and we don't know what to do. The world desperately needs heroes to face this great evil and protect us all from the upcoming Age of Darkness. Chronicles of Drunagor is a dark fantasy board game for 1 to 5 players. Heroes will struggle to survive the monsters and the darkness. Start by choosing your heroes and their dungeon roles. Each will have a specific class and function in combat. Heroes have synergies and high interaction between them. Position the map as indicated in the mission. The 3D aspect of the map will enable a very immersive view of the dungeon. Now position the heroes and find out what dangers await. Behind the doors contains the dangers that will appear in the next room and are positioned randomly, so you will never know what the heroes expect, and each game will be different. Manage your resources well. In order to perform the powerful attacks, the hero will have to expend cubes of the energy corresponding to it. When they are all used, you can recover them, but 2 of your skills will be locked with cubes of corruption. Be careful not to gather too many and be completely corrupted by darkness. By defeating the monsters, the team will evolve, unlocking new skills, getting level up, and important improvements. Choose your powers wisely, because they will be very important to your success. There are powerful monsters ready to use their devastating powers. But that's not all. In the dungeons, there are several places that allow you to interact with the environment and discover the secrets they keep. Sometimes very useful for heroes, sometimes dangerous. Be quick. Each round, the darkness will be chasing heroes, ready to corrupt their souls and make them their slaves. You can play the adventures as standalone or in an epic campaign, with an immersive story and a camp between quests where you can buy equipment and recover skills and HP. Chronicles of Drunagor comes with over 40 immersive hours of gameplay and dozens of highly detailed miniatures. Some others unbelievable dangers await the heroes. Can you survive it and save the world? Back us now on Kickstarter.
Chronicles of Drunagor, Age of Darkness is a strategy co-op game with tactical combat. What I like about this game is the 3D-ified dungeon tiles made by Game Trays. It really stands out on the table. Pledge $99 to get a copy. The Kickstarter ends November 28th and plans to deliver by March 2021.
Number 4.
They once ruled the earth. Then, in an instant, everything changed. They've laid in wait for millions of years. But today, we're going to find them. In Fossilis, you are one of the world's leading paleontologists, searching a dig site which hides the discovery of a lifetime. Spend energy on your turn to move around the amazing 3D plateau. Gain plaster for extractions. Dig through the different terrain types in search for ancient fossils. Extract the bones you find. Use them to help the museum complete a spectacular variety of dinosaur specimens. Dinosaurs have different characteristics, such as carnivorous, bipedal, and Triassic era. Focus your efforts to get the blend of dinosaurs that will build the most impressive collection. Return lost tools to their owners to learn special skills. Swap fossil fragments for a variety of specialized gear that will give you an edge on your competition. You're not the only paleontologist digging deep, and you'll need all the help you can get to be the one that unearths a scientific treasure trove of prehistorical proportions.
Fossilis is a game about being a paleontologist and discovering fossils. This game looks very interesting. The way they came up with randomizing the bones so the players don't know where they are is clever. Pledge $40 to get a copy. The Kickstarter ends November 7th and plans to deliver by August 2020.
Number 3.
There is an open wound within the human sphere, the Acheron wormhole. From within that boundless dark interior, legions of alien creatures are preparing for the moment to unleash a definitive strike against humanity and its allies. 4 elite soldiers will take the fight to the aliens in a crucial mission to save humanity. Corvus Belli proudly presents the next great space adventure in the Infinity Universe. Join our heroes facing the ultimate challenge aboard the Defiance. Infinity Defiance is a dungeon crawler game for 1 to 4 players, where you will lead a squad of elite soldiers. Together, through a series of cooperative missions, you will defeat enemies and achieve objectives in this epic space adventure. The characters will gain new abilities, equipment, and weapons over time to assist them in reaching the final mission, where the fate of the human sphere will rely on your skill and cooperation. The game is played with interchangeable tiles of different environments, like corridors, control rooms, hangars, and even the Defiance dropship. Each player manages and controls his character with exciting specialty cards, tokens, and these colorful dice that you will learn to love and hate. Every single figure will be a unique metal miniature, sculpted and produced to Corvus Belli Infinity standards, and they are all fully compatible with Infinity, the skirmish game by Corvus Belli. Defiance uses a card-based AI system that allows the players to focus on the game while the enemy miniatures execute the commands of the evolved intelligence. Face-to-face combat rolls take the game to a new level, making it fast, intense, and full of excitement. Spend the symbols on your dice rolls to trigger spectacular plays thanks to your character's switches. Corvus Belli is now launching this game as a unique opportunity. You can pledge for the core box with the basic contents, or go for the collector's edition that encapsulates a Kickstarter exclusive deal with more miniatures and all the extras for a limited time only. Don't miss the chance to get the expansions and extras that will be unlocked during the campaign. The human sphere is in danger. The mission requires the best equipment, weapons, skills, and a bit of luck. Just one lonely spaceship is capable of crossing the Acheron wormhole. The Defiance is our only chance. Armies are not enough. It's time for heroes.
Infinity Defiance is a dungeon crawler game based on the Infinity Skirmish Miniatures game. This game really stands out due to the publisher Corvus Belli being amazing at producing high-quality metal miniatures. They've also made a high-quality skirmish rule set. If that transfers to this game, this could be something really special. Pledge $112 to get a copy. The Kickstarter ends November 19th and it plans to deliver by July 2020.
Number 2.
Calico is a puzzly, tile-laying game of quilts and cats. Players compete to sew the coziest quilt as they collect and place patches of different colors and patterns. Turns are simple. Select a single patch tile from your hand and sew it into your quilt. Then draw another patch tile from the 3 available in the market. If you create a group of at least 3 patches of the same color, sew a matching button onto your quilt. If you create a pattern group that is attractive to any of the cats, it will come over and curl up on your quilt. Some cats have simple requests, but others are very picky about the areas that they will lie down on. Players will also be considering their individual quilt design goals. These prescribe particular designs of pattern or color to be achieved by the end of the game. Quilt goals and cats vary each game, so you'll always have a unique puzzle to solve. At the end of the game, players score points for buttons, cats, and their personal quilt pattern. With 3 intertwined ways to score points, lovers of spatial puzzles will have plenty to think about. That's the game. With rules as simple as play one, pick one, anyone can get into the puzzle.
Hi, I'm Kevin Russ, designer of Calico. I'm inspired by games that have a simple rule set but give you meaningful decisions. I wanted to create a game that my friends and family could enjoy who are casual gamers, but also still be interesting to more experienced gamers.
I'm Sean Stankiewicz. I'm one of the co-founders of Flat Out Games. So Calico is the first collab game, and this is an initiative of Flat Out Games where we bring a group of people together in order to equitably split up the responsibilities and the rewards of making a game together. So we're really excited about this collaborative effort.
Hi, I'm Molly, and I am a co-founder at Flat Out Games. Calico really is a labor of love for all of us. We have spent countless hours doing prototype iterations and playtesting and art direction, and we have been at every con we possibly can to get player feedback and further develop the game, but now we are ready to launch.
All we need now is your support to make it happen.
The team at Flat Out has been working really hard to make a puzzle game for everyone.
Yeah, it's definitely our mission at Flat Out Games to try to create really accessible experiences. That means that Calico works really well with folks that have never played a hobby board game before, all the way up to the most seasoned enthusiasts who have seen it all.
And one of the great things about Calico is that it's modular, so you can tailor the experience to your group's preference.
And we love to create games with this goal in mind because we know how much gamers like to share their hobby with their friends and family. From the very first time we played Kevin's game, we knew it would be a hit. And since then, we have pulled together a great team to make sure that you are getting the best possible product.
But fortunately for you, you don't have to take our word for it. There have been plenty of people that have checked out Calico and they're loving it. So, check out the page below where you can find out more about the game and what people are saying about it.
Thank you for checking out Calico. We hope you'll join us in making it a success.
Calico is a tile placement game about sewing a quilt and matching patterns to place buttons and get cats to sleep on it. This game has a fun aesthetic and looks to be a good little puzzle, great for families, and priced very well. Pledge $29 to get a copy. The Kickstarter ends November 7th and plans to deliver October 2020.
Honorable mentions.
Clash of Minds, Holmes vs. Moriarty is a 2-player card game full of strategy and trying to outwit your opponent. Vengeance Director's Cut is a dice allocation game with miniatures where you play a revenge movie on the tabletop. MINDBURNERS, a dungeon-crawling card game. The appeal here is the awesome artwork and the cyberpunk occult theme.
Pick of the week.
It is so overwhelming to finally welcome you to the Kickstarter campaign for Beyond Humanity Colonies. I'm part of the three-headed monster team, and we want to introduce you to our board game. Beyond Humanity Colonies is an epic Euro-style game, but with a merry looks, where you take charge of a fledgling colony in the far-flung reaches of space. It's a game for 1 to 5 players with multiple play modes, with games lasting between 30 and 180 minutes. It's perfect for players aged 13 and up. This game is a bold new evolution in hybrid technology and gaming. By incorporating microprocessors directly into the minis and having those talk directly to the app, your experience playing can be undistracted and focused on having fun. There's been an enormous amount of processing power added into this game so that it can handle the complicated game and economy math for you. And to further push an effortless union between traditional board games and technology, you're able to influence the game's algorithms through RFID playing cards and building additional modules onto the colony. This helps keep things feeling like a traditional game and the technology as just an invisible assistant. You'll also notice that there are a number of LEDs built into each module. These LEDs will change their colors and flashing patterns to help communicate to you if there are any problems. Not only does this help keep you informed of your colony status at a glance, but it also looks extremely cool. The technology was added to give you the ultimate game, as we wanted to deliver a fully immersive, exciting, and realistic as possible experience of what it might be like to undertake something as difficult as becoming self-sufficient on a desolate alien planet. With all this technology, the game is able to run complicated algorithms, formulas, and a dense neural network for the artificially intelligent colonists that even the most dedicated human players wouldn't be able to stay on top of. So by taking all of this off of your shoulders, we allow you to dive deeper into a rich and nuanced game than ever before. And with the other tech in the game, like the planet generator that gives you over 700,000 different planetary options spread over 5 difficulty levels, as well as in-game achievement-style rewards and global economic influence, each game is a unique experience that leads to even more replayability. And with a backbone of technology like this at your disposal, let's just say there are so many additional surprises in store for all of you future colonists. In order to prepare you for your voyage to your future home, we need to take you deep into the future of mankind, where Earth has been overrun by endless waves of humans in constant conflict with each other while consuming every pitiful resource that remains. Governments have lost control of their populations, making them unable to do anything against the megacorporations that use their boundless resources to fund mankind's seeding of the universe. Ventura Corporation's ARC ships leave Earth with thousands of desperate souls on board, hoping to scratch out a living for themselves on a distant alien planet completely empty, light years from home. This is where you come in. You are stepping into the shoes of a manager of one of these new fledgling colonies. Not only are you indebted to Ventura Corporation to repay resources for them gifting this world to you, but you must also bear the burden of responsibility on your own shoulders for the prosperity, safety, and self-sufficiency of the thousands of colonists working for you. Hopefully you've been able to see all the care and effort that has gone into the look of this game. With the art and the detailed miniatures, it appears to be an epic-style American game. But with all of the invisible math and calculations going on to each and every non-random event, you're gonna feel the DNA of a classic Euro-style game. And that's just what we strove for. As board game lovers with vast and wide preferences and tastes, it felt wrong to exclude one style or the other, so we decided to marry both of them together. We love the cunning and complexity needed for a good Euro-style game, but we didn't want to burden you with unnecessary calculations. And, of course, we love the art-heavy style of American games, but we crave outcomes that are non-random and have layers of thought built into every aspect of the experience. Although you may not have heard of Three-Headed Monster before, all of us that have come together to form this company are highly experienced in the Kickstarter ecosystem. Most of our team members have worked on dozens of campaigns across many different and complex fields like programming, technology, engineering, and combinations thereof. And while working in these challenging arenas on the cutting-edge technologies, they found overwhelming success. So please know that we are over-prepared to deliver on each and every promise that we've made and plan to bring you the best game that we can. And with many more games in development, you can trust that we plan to bring you an experience that's truly out of this world. With all of that being said, thank you so much for joining us on this exciting leap into the future of tabletop gaming and hybrid entertainment. Your pledge is crucial to advancing and expanding board games as we know them. So read through the campaign page, learn about all this game has to offer you, hear reviews from gamers you trust, and discover the incredible possibilities we've been waiting to reveal. And once you've pledged to join this adventure, be sure to share it with your friends, family, and gaming group. You don't want to leave anybody behind as we launch towards new worlds and adventures.
Beyond Humanity, Colonies is a hybrid board and video game where you're trying to manage a colony on a new planet. All of the math is left up to the computer so you can focus on building and running your colony. It is a cooperative game and has a stunning visual appeal on the table. While this is a pricey game, the blend of electronics and components that come together really make a unique looking experience that I would love to try out. And that is why it is Analog Tabletop's Pick of the Week. Pledge $225 to get a copy. The Kickstarter ends November 12th and plans to deliver by September 2020. And that's it for this week on Kickstarter. What was your favorite games this week? Are you going to back any of these projects, or do you think there was a game we missed? Let us know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.